GSG50JP in the house. It's a nice sunny day. It's 12 degrees outside Celsius. So this is gonna be part 2 of what racism. So anyway, I was with my wife and my second wife in Japan, and we were going to Thailand, and I guess we went to Hong Kong or China Airlines. We went to China, somewhere in China, and my wife, she's always getting angry at me and stuff, and always yelling and stuff. I guess she wanted me to entertain her, but I'm really bad at entertaining women, you know. And she was just talking all kinds of crazy madness and stuff. When we got off the train, we were sitting in transit, and there was the Filipino women in there too, and they were just looking and stuff, you know. And she was just going up, blah, 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 blah. And y'all think y'all talking about black people or black women are loud, man? These Japanese women, man, they go off. These Japanese guys, they go off. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you guys, come out here, y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna like, it's like being back in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so she kept yelling and stuff. I was like, man, I ain't even gonna take this crap. So I went and sat on the other side and stuff. You know, about like, I don't know, it was like maybe 25 feet from her or something like that, or 50 feet from her. It could have been 90 feet from her, I don't know. And another plane had came in with some transit people, and these 3 Chinese girls came in, and they saw me, and they just started screaming and yelling, and started saying whatever they were saying in their language, and they could have been from Taiwan. I don't know where they were from, but I know they were Asian women. I think Chinese though. And one of them ran over to me. Oh, how you doing? What's your name? Da 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 da. We want to take some pictures with you. Is it okay? Is it okay? I was like, fine. Man, they plopped all on my lap and all next to me and was taking all kinds of pictures and stuff. And you know, in the Philippines, well, if you're in the Philippines, like I said, you know, in the Philippines, you don't, when you go to these Asian countries, you don't experience the racism from the people who are living in Asia and haven't been exposed to the West. But when the ones that have been exposed to the West or live in the West, then you get racism from them. So anyway, there were like 2 Filipino women there, and when my wife was yelling at me, they were just looking at me and, you know, kind of with a sad face, like, oh, Ralph is really quiet, so or something like that, you know. And then when them Asian women came and started jumping all on me and taking them pictures and stuff, you know, and them girls had to be involved. They probably were college students, you know, and I just turned, looked at them, and they just started smiling, and, you know, and they had this kind of bewildered look on their face too, you know, like, what the hell, you know, because that's what I was thinking too, like, what, you know. So they all taking pictures and stuff, and that went on, carried on for about a good 5 minutes, and I looked over at my wife, man, she was steaming. But see what it is, those Japanese women, well, not all of them, but the older ones anyway, you know, if another girl comes over and talks to the guy, the chances of them actually getting into a fist fight with that girl is probably very low, maybe 10%, 20%. You know, nowadays, I don't know, yeah, it's really low. So, and then plus, I'm sure she didn't want to show that she really loved me or anything, because she was mad at me at the time. So the girls were just taking pictures and stuff, and it was funny, you know. I was all happy and stuff, you know. And then they finished, and then they went to what was it called? They went to I guess they went and sat down where they were supposed to, wherever they went and stuff, you know. We were all still in the same area. And then I went over and sat next to my wife, and she didn't say a word to me, but I was all smiling and stuff. It was funny though. But see, you know, that was one. But I will say something else did happen in that terminal. So this is 2 sides of the story. Okay, when we were going into, I think we were going to board the train or something like that, and so they give their inspections and stuff like that, and this one, I guess one Chinese guy was there, and he was with some Chinese lady, and so they come over, and of course they gonna pick the brother out the pack, and they got my passport and stuff. And let me see your passport. And I said no. And so he said, why? I said, because you're not allowed to touch it. And I don't know what I was tripping off of, you know. And he kind of got mad and stuff, you know. I just opened it up and let him see it and stuff, you know. And because I wasn't going through the customs or anything, you know. But he was a custom official. And he got really mad. And then the lady stepped in and said, here, just let me see your passport. I'm like, all right. So I gave it to her, and his face just turned red and stuff, you know. And I asked him, why you check me? So we doing spot drug checks and stuff. And you know, and this was kind of racist what I did. You know, it was kind of bad. You know, I turned and looked at the Middle Eastern people and the other Asian men that were in there. And then I turned and I said, why aren't you searching them? And he said, well, you know, we just doing a spot check. I said, man, black people, you know, we don't transport drugs around the world. I mean, of course, you know, I'm sure they do, but I'm like, you know, nothing major. I mean, I won't say nothing major either. You know, got weed coming up from Jamaica and all that stuff. But, you know, I'm like, you know, it's not no major drug trafficking. I said, why don't you check them white people or those Middle Eastern people? You know, they're the ones that got drugs. Why don't you check your own people? You guys got opium and stuff in your own country. You know, I'm not you know, traffic that stuff. And he got made sure, well, you need to calm down. I said, I don't need to calm down. I'm not angry. I'm just making a point, you know, that you just pick me out of the crowd for no reason. You know, I don't have anything on. You know, I don't know if I was wearing shorts or whatever, you know. And like when I travel light, you know, and I travel light with hardly anything, you know, just so that, you know, I don't have to get stopped and all that stuff, you know. Not that I'm worried about it, but I just do that anyway. So, well, basically I do it so if they do stop me, I can talk crap to them. And then he said something, I can't think of what he said. He said something like, well, we can detain you or something like that. And I just busted up laughing. I said, man, you can detain me all you want, but my mouth is going to be running and running because there's no reason for you to check me. You know darn well that I don't have no drugs on me. I ain't doing no drugs or nothing. I'm here with a Japanese woman. We came in from Japan. Japan is a country that do not allow people trafficking drugs and this and that. You know, I'm just talking crap out my head, you know, because I figure he don't know what I'm talking about. Or I don't think he was that experienced anyway. And so just probably one of these young Asian guys that got mad because probably he can't get no women or nothing like that. And then what made it worse was the lady that was there. She was like really nice to me and stuff, you know. I mean, I won't say she was really sweet to me. She was doing her job and she was getting on me, but I was cooperating with her and not with him. And so, you know, it was just weird. So he kind of just gave my passport back. All right, we finished. I guess we can't do nothing to you. I said, you damn straight you can't do nothing to me. You know, I just snatched my passport, not from his hand, but from the table and stuff. And then I went and sat down, but I was pissed. And then I turned and looked at this Middle Eastern guy, and he just had this panic look on his face, like, and I was like, what's wrong with you? And he said, like, I can't believe you did that like that. And I'm like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that was it. But that was funny. That was really upset. Okay, anyway, that's that. I got some more. I got a whole bunch I want to talk about.